One trade, 2 eyes, 3 setups. The simple and survives. Yeah. Wrist lock tight, calculate before the strike. Initial balance draws the line, day turns the night. Divergence in the shadow, strength starts to hide. Engulf 2-bar reversal, momentum on my side. It is the code of Luna. No rush in the storm, no fear of the rumor. Base hit stack like bricks in a wall. Discipline the weapon, I rise, never fall. No trades, 5 minutes from the open flame. No chasing red photos, that's a losing game. V-Webby whispers, volume speaks truth. Trail the runner slow, let the market show proof. Tokyo fades, London breaks, New York brings the fire. CBD confirmation, the levels take me higher. Journal in my hand, I don't gamble, I build. Every line in the log is a weapon I wield. This is the code of Luna. Wrist tight, face strong, trust in the future. Divergent speaks and the market obeys. I move with the rhythm, Luna trades. Patience. Discipline.
Ah, we still have 2 songs at once. No, I failed. Check. Yeah, okay, I am live on the mic. Oh man, 2 songs at once. I gotta save OBS settings so I don't have all the songs on. I thought I turned them all down, but there's still 2. That's hilarious. That's funny. I could only hear one of them though. I only had one in my monitors. So I don't know why though. I didn't monitor the other one. Yeah, whatever. So we do it live too every time, hitting all the buttons, playing all the songs, doing all the things. So let's get into this because I'm already locked in here. And you know what? It's not letting me log into Tradovate. Oh, that time it did. Whoa, what the heck? It randomly just went straight to Lucid. No sign in. Okay, that's crazy. So all morning it wouldn't let me sign in on the Prop for Match stream. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Welcome to the show. We're gonna just keep it moving here. What's up, Traveler? We got Kelvin in the house. We got 2 giveaways today. And if you watched the last video, you actually have an opportunity to get extra entries. So for anyone who watched my new vlog, which went over all my trading stats, if you watched that, then you know what you had to do to get another entry. And for the rest of the week too, you get extra entry for the rest of the week on all the giveaways this week, which we're doing 2 giveaways every single day on the stream from Apex. So big shout out to Apex. And speaking of Apex, I want to get an Apex account because I don't have any, and they have the new accounts now. So which way do I go? Do I go end of day drawdown or trailing drawdown? That's my big question. All right, let's get some music. And I have too many audio inputs now, so I can't find anything. Here we go. All right, we got the music. Excuse me. All right, I'm just setting up I'm going to screen record too, so I'm setting all that up right now. Boom. All right, everything is good to go. So look at this chop, guys. I'm going to run a grid bot. So I actually already ran a grid on this whole chop on the way down, and then I closed it once we made this push up. So I missed buying that whole dip. I'm up 275 on the grid bot already, so I'm just going to do it again. So let's turn it back on. I'm doing it every 2 points. So I want to be long, and I'm using it on this one account to dig it out. I mean, so far I'm 4 for 4 on turning it on. So it's just one eval, and it's account number 1002, and it's on MES. So you're gonna see all these orders. Shoot, I actually should do it on a different screen. Whatever, MES. So it's pretty much like that. I'm just doing it every 2. And actually, you know what though? It's just gonna be easier for me to do it on Tradovate because I already have it locked in. I already have it on Tradovate. So I'll do it on Tradovate. I can show you though. Yep, here it is. I'm just gonna start it up. Here, I'll show you. I'll show this screen. But there's some other trade ideas I want to think about. So I'm just gonna add 4, and I'm gonna market 1. Or actually, no, I'm gonna market 2. I'm gonna put 1 sell up here and 1 sell up here. There we go. Oh wait, no, I didn't do it perfect. Let's see, right there, right there, or right there. All right, there we go. Yeah, no big deal, no big deal. Just a few orders. So I bought 1, so I'm gonna put that other sell on. Like that. So I want to look for I want to look at the other charts. So let's go back to my main chart, right? I'm just gonna run that grid bot while we're in this range, because look at this, we chopped here multiple times. So what I'm looking at though is that we haven't been able to break these highs, right? We went above this VWAP, and I had this like support resistance zone from these previous highs, which I think is important on ES. And we haven't quite got back up yet. We haven't made new highs, and now we chopped at the open, right? It's 10.16 right now. We came down and then went back up. So again, guys, I'm just looking for my trades, right? And happy to have some company here. So I'm not trying to. No signals here. I'm just talking myself through my process, right? I really want everyone to always trade their own things. Today, I wish I had used Zach as a negative confluence, because Zach got short. And I'm like, you know what? If Zach's going short, I shouldn't even be in the long anymore. It barely stopped me out, and then it chopped. So it would have went right back up in the profit again. But at that moment, I had some profit when Zach went short. And I could have just closed it for that profit and got off stream. So I took a long in London right here at that break. So right now, I'm still just gonna count this as a range, and I'm just gonna count it as a range, and I'd much rather that short from above, or these highs, having taken out these highs, than shorting right here. That's just what I was feeling. But now that we're opened up, I will also look at gold a little bit. So also today I was realizing that I kind of liked NQ better. Oh yeah, look at gold. It's staying in this chop zone. Not surprised. Yeah, that would have been a short there, going with that trend with clean range to the downside. That's not a bad short at all. Look at this hour doji candle, 30-minute. Yeah, this 30-minute red candle, 15-minute. I mean, really, any of these, of course, worked in hindsight. But look, I mean, this candle broke those. Then we had a doji, kept going. Where would I, if I shorted this? Yeah, I mean, it would have had to be that candle close right there with that. Boom. Yeah. On the 15, at least. On the 30, it would have been this one. That candle open and then take that short. So let's look at NQ. I feel like NQ's been the better one to trade lately. Yeah, like this breakout here went a lot higher. Yeah, I think NQ's the way to go right now. It's like I felt that way last week too a little bit. I might have to trade NQ. I might have to be open to it at least. Not like right now I'm going to trade it, but I have to be open to it. So with semiconductors leading, I feel like this morning the Mag 7 was chopped. Okay, so now the Mag 7 is mostly red. Nvidia's still green. Okay, and Google's green. Alphabet. And oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Look at Google. Look at Microsoft. Oh, whoa, huge wick. So we have all these earnings this week. So, man, I should have grabbed an earnings calendar. So we're going to run 2 giveaways today. So we need the likes. When we hit a good like number, I'll call it. We'll do it. We're going to be spontaneous. So let's just see what we can do. I'm going to do 2 either way. 2 on stream. And if you followed the instructions, you get extra entry. If you followed the instructions from the vlog number 2, which I sent out in the newsletter. Man, I'm tired today. Monday. I went to bed too late last night. I didn't get enough sleep. So I'm actually pretty tired. And the market is so choppy. I'm net bullish just with the trend. Like when I zoom out a little bit, like we're holding above these highs. NQ though has a little more room to still be holding these previous highs I was looking at on ES. Right? Still a lot of room to come back and retest that. Like previous day lows are way further down on NQ. So maybe there was a little more EV there. NQ is now also breaking back down below previous day highs. So that's a short there. From right here. That's a pretty clean short to me. And it matches with the previous day value area high. So I maybe should have considered that. It's interesting though. Right now, I don't know why I can't see. It's covering up my previous day high on this chart. So I don't have that level on there. But I should have been maybe a little more aware of that, thinking about that short. But that's why I was long, because we were above it and I was long. So on ES, previous day high, we never went over it. So we've stayed under previous day high. We can't take that previous day high. So another idea would be if this went all the way back down to previous day mid. So I was more though interested in longing after a sweep of like value area low, previous day mid, and reclaiming this level, which I can just almost take the zone out. But I do like this zone. The zone, and look, the zone is matching with the levels exactly right now. So this zone is just using these wicks. That first wick high and then this wick low. So I kind of want to leave that on, but it just makes my chart look a little cluttered. And we're at we're holding New York mid right now. It's almost set. We're right around the London IB high. So I think this is just still chopping, and I'm just going to keep running the grid bot. I'm just going to keep running the grid bot. It's up 272 right now, just using micros. Well, it chops, but it's kind of just like the way I'm doing it is like pretty much a gamble to get these accounts that are down back or not, you know. But it's not the craziest play right now. While we're chopping, it makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these Apex accounts going. So I'm gonna give away 2 Apex accounts here on stream, and we need to get those likes up. So make sure to hit the like button. And I'm curious, how is everyone? How are you guys doing? How's chat doing here? Are we up on the day, down on the day? Any exciting trades? I'm logging into my... Oops. I'm logging onto my Apex. There we go. Well, it says I have an active PA eval. No way. Alright, so which route should I go? I still haven't decided. That's the thing. End of day or the trailing drawdown. We'll have to go over the different account types too. Yo, what up, Brick? And Frick and Brick. You had that gold short, but on Forex. Okay, nice. There you go. An XAU. What's up? I am Poyoyo. What happens if winner's in a restricted country? Then you might as well tell me and we can give it to someone else. So you can donate it to the gang, or you could give the code to someone that you know. I guess it's a code, so I'd give you the code. It's just Apex. This week we're gonna just do Apex 2 times a day. That is 10 accounts this week. And to get extra entry into every single giveaway twice a day, extra entry, check out the vlog, the new vlog video, and somewhere in there's some instructions. I'll help out too. I went ahead and hit the like button, so we'll get these likes up and we'll run the first one at I'm not sure yet. Let's see how long I feel like streaming for, but probably like 25, 30, something like that. 25 maybe. All right, now we're coming back down. So if this could break and continue, I mean, that would look pretty scary, but at this moment I'd still be just looking for the sweep of these lows and then coming back up. So I like this long from previous day mid. And maybe depending on where that sets up, like if it sweeps all that and comes all the way back up, I like that better, like that. But I don't know, yeah, reaction from any of these areas, I'm kind of interested. I mean, even the New York IBL for a bounce into this volume profile, because right now, current day's volume profile is big, clean distribution. So that's why the grid bot, I think, or just playing the range. Because like in London, where I longed, it just turned into this whole distribution here, right? So I was more like longing from the top of the distribution, which really it should be the other way, shorting from the top, longing from the bottom, if it is really going to keep chopping like that. So that's why also just doing a hedge long position with the grid bot works in my favor if it keeps chopping like this. And if we get one move all the way up, then I'll end the grid bot and count that as a trade. It's like done. It did its work. It made its move. I made my money. Another thing with the grid bot is I will keep running it infinitely unless it makes that move. If it makes the move and comes right back down, I'll fill again. So if it makes that move clean though, I'll just turn it off. If it looks like it's going to continue, if it doesn't reject right away. But what I was going to say is I'll keep running it. So eventually if I do, like say I made 500 bucks in it, then I pretty much have a $500 buffer where I really can just let it run because then if it gets stopped out, well, I'm at 0 at that point. So once I'm above whatever my stop loss is going to be, then it's really no risk and I can just keep letting it run. Speaking of crypto, let's check out crypto real quick. So Bitcoin is still, I mean, it's holding, right? We're having a little down day right now. Let's put it on the 30-minute chart. Yeah, it's just chopping up after making that move. Yeah, look at this rally that we've been in with Bitcoin. Very nice. From the 60s to high 70s, mid 60s to high 70s. Let's go back to the Mag 7. This does not look like. So I'm going to stay locked in here, and I'm looking to see if we can sweep these lows. Oops. All right, let me map up my trades because I feel like my chart's a little. Boop. Okay, so I want to see if we can hold like this volume node essentially, and then the low of this range, or like it's pretty much like the support resistance of between where we bounced after breaking the range and that range high. So I'm gonna just lock in here, and I want confluence with NQ, right? And right now NQ is kind of leading, so that short looks so good on NQ now from up there, from that VWAP break. Let's go to the 15-minute. Yeah, broke previous week high. Let's get those lunar levels on. There it is. So yeah, we're making that retrace from previous day value area high back down. Now we broke point of control, holding below that volume, and a clean breakdown. So this wick was pretty crazy on NQ. Look at that. That's from 299 to 399. 100-point wick there. A 15-minute candle. Full move was looking like 10 minutes. Crazy. So, man, NQ still has room down to previous day mid, previous day value area low. That looks pretty bearish. Man, I wonder if Zarb held his short. I'm gonna have to find out. Oops, I'm on the prop for match. Wait, I'm on the wrong YouTube channel. There we go. Yeah, NQ is crazy right now. Zarb closes short. Yeah, so I'm gonna watch for the longs from New York low here, New York IBL. I want to look for these longs. Yeah, let's see what we can get here. We go to the 5 minute. Yeah, I'm going to stay locked in with NQ today too. Potential reversal here. We made that 4-hour low. Not the worst place for this to bounce. It's just it's pretty choppy price action in general with ES. ES it is. Look, ES is right back in the middle of this range. I kind of want to delete this zone here. I'm just going to drag it over. It's still in play. I don't know how to... I just hate my chart being so cluttered. Wow, there we go. There we go. Okay, Gridbot just ate. Okay, cancel this order. So that's the type of move I'm talking about. Now the grid is done. So there we go. Look at that. Boom, boom. Hit all those cells on the way up, all 6. So we're up 437 bucks. And I'm just going to keep that going on the side. That's my side piece over here. So I want to actually, I have to buy 2. Oh, I didn't even get filled. That's beat. I bought in the ask. Alright, well, I'm just gonna turn on the grid. With the orders. Let's see, buy. And then I'll just go ahead and mark it by 1. And put it on. And I'll go ahead and mark it by 1 more. And put it on. Alright, so I'm still in the grid, but I reset it. So I got back in a little bit lower from where it had sold. And only bought back in 2 because that's how many grids were left to the highs. I'll just show it. Sell, sell, and then buy. So that sold, or that bought right there. So now I add a sell right there. So hedge long position. I'm gonna go ahead and put these other buys on. And I'm just gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it rock and roll. So look at this chop where it came right back in. So there's actually a potential short up here too, I feel like, especially while the CVD is starting to sell off. If I look at ES and MNQ's CVD on Bookmap, ES looks more bearish actually. Wow, that buy was crazy on Bookmap. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hold on. Is it on here? Right there. Right there. Look at that. It's crazy town. So I'm gonna make sure I have my accounts open and everything for what I'm gonna trade during the session. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure I got my right accounts open. Okay, I got Tradeify set. Ready to go. Right, so now I'm using this Tradovate copy trader. So I'm always testing it, making sure I can fill. So I'm gonna do 3 micros times 3 accounts, that's 9. And put that on buy. Yep, it worked. Okay, so Tradovate is ready to go for these accounts. And I'm gonna trade as my leader account. It's gonna be, I guess, the other Tradeify account. All right, I got my account ready to roll. All right, so I want to see how we react. I mean, I could be looking to short this IB high. I really could actually. I have a potential setup there. I mean, I see this right here. Look at this divergence. So it's like I could argue that, but the trade that I really want is the long. It's the long from previous day mid, this support resistance zone. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. I want to wait for the long from lower, but I don't necessarily want to short it during this trend. Let's go back down to the 15. Look at the CVD selling off though. Wow. So these divs here aren't really that bad. 5 minute. Yeah. Yeah, big divergence here. Failed auction. It's just so choppy. I'm not gonna try to get in right here. Yeah, no reason for me to try trading that, except for I got the grid bot to do that for me. So grid bot's gonna rock and roll, and I'm gonna turn that off and stay safe. So let's chill on this. How are we doing on the likes? Maybe we can get a giveaway going. Struggler, what's up? You checked Blue Guardian starter 5K? I've never really tried. I did like, I don't remember. I think I did 2 accounts with Blue Guardian. I didn't pass. We got 12 likes. Let's try to double those likes, and we'll do a giveaway. Yeah, big shout out Apex. We're gonna do a lot of giveaways this week. Between 10 and 11:30 is the plan. Yeah, that was a short right there with that divergence on the 5 minute. This is a 1 minute, but like that. Well, really, it would be done here. Yeah, I'm not going to trade in the middle of this chop. I can't convince myself, but even that short right there is too much in the middle of it. Yo, we got Dandy Shandy Girl in the house. Good morning. She says, trade safe, everyone. We have been blessed. Yeah, are you still trading, Dandy, or are you getting any trades done today? I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Wow, it's going. Gridbot's eating. So it's very choppy. If I go through my questions, where's the EV? What's in play? So where's the EV? Well, it depends what's in play. So what's in play right now? Well, we've been chopping in this volume profile. Look, we have the value area high, value area low, and that's been the range we've been in. So until we get out of this range, I'm not too convinced on anything. And the short is even scarier because I'd want to see a sweep of these lows and then come back up, maybe a break and a retest and then a rejection. So I think with this type of chop, I would want to see the break and retest more than just doing the break. Back down to point of control. Perfect target for that short. Not that it wouldn't be a good, not very good R&R. I like that better, that. For a quick scalp. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch. Let the grid bot do its work. Checking back on the Mag 7 real quick. Let's see. Meta, green, Alphabet, green, everything else red. Meta, Apple, Meta, Google, Microsoft. Oh no, Microsoft. I thought Microsoft was green. I don't know why. I guess it was. So Nvidia, Meta, and Google are green. The rest are red right now. So it's kind of interesting. That makes sense that it's choppy, right? Doesn't that make sense? Meta just looks like it's gonna rip. Yeah, it's a little choppy. That makes sense. So this should be a no trade zone for me unless we make that other move. So if I was gonna do the failed auction, I'd want to do the long from the low, not the short from up here. I'm gonna stand for a little bit. Let's see how that does me. So we'll do an Apex giveaway, and I want to see which Apex account I want to trade. So I want to look at the different ones. I'm already signed in. Let's see, maybe let's look at it. All right, so here it is. So what do we want to do? The trailing or the end of day? Those are the two choices. I even wasn't even sure. I was thinking about even doing Rithmic and doing it on a toss. $19, that's cheap. $24 code Luna, $24.90 for the intraday. So those are the cheap ones. Let's see it's $35. Okay, so it's really not that bad. So we have where does it say the consistency rules and stuff? It doesn't give you any of that information. All right, let's go to what we have to go to the help desk. Man, what the heck? Where's all the rules? Shouldn't they tell you all that stuff right here? 50% consistency rule. Okay, there it is. Oh, and show more. There we go. 50% consistency. on the intraday. Okay, so the end of day trailing, adding all of the extra stuff here, 50% consistency, end of day trailing for an extra like $10. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Is that the only difference? Oh, but it has a daily loss limit, which is fine for me. That works in my limits. All right, guys, I'm going to get one. I'm going to do it. Do I do Rithmic? I don't already have Apex connected to my ATOS, so it's a little scary. I want to do Tradovate. 50Ks. All right, going with it. Making sure I got my code in. Okay, I need to get my credit card. Dang it, I don't have the right one on this. Alright, I'm gonna have to grab that in a second. If you buy the end of day, 50% consistency rule is not applying. Oh wait, really? I thought it was. End of day, I thought it was. Yeah, look, consistency rule 50%. Your best trade day must not exceed this percentage of your total profits. All right, so I'm gonna stay locked in. If I get this trade, I'm gonna take it. If not, I won't. If it doesn't look right, I won't take it. So meanwhile, I'm running the grid bot. It's up like $400 while holding 4 micros right now. So it's been slowly working its average back down. So the grid bot is in its position now where if it makes that move back up, it makes a good chunk, right? That's where it's like a full trade. That's where we go from our 400 to 600 or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm only in 4 though. Okay, I'm only in 4, so I have to do that. Yeah, let's check out gold again, I guess, but I'm not planning on trading it. Oh wow, look, it made that full move back down. And that looks pretty clean right there. Look, NQ looks heavy. I'm going to add a few levels here. So I'm watching this IB. So we're breaking that orb, or we're testing the bottom of that orb. VWAP is up here. So VWAP is showing down. We're breaking that orb. We have room down to the bottom of IB. ES is also at IB mid. Where's the orb on? Yeah, we're still in like the middle of it on ES. So yeah, it's just choppy. ES is holding this New York IB mid too. So yeah, it's still nothing here. We're right at the point of control. I'll pin the form for the giveaway. We're gonna probably run the giveaway soon. And we'll do another one at the end. Yeah, where's China? Fede says if you buy end of day, the 50% consistency rule is not applying. Wait, yeah, so. Oh, you mean just on the eval? Yeah, on the eval. No, Joe doesn't have an account right now. So, my screen's not even very centered. Dang, I'm slacking. What's going on here? All right, like that? Yep. Yeah, the grid bot is actually the way right now, so. All right, so let's get the likes up. Let's see what we can just get, and we'll do a giveaway. We only have 11 on. Let's see. What do we have? 16 likes. Let's try to get 20 likes. We'll do 20. And I'll pin it. All right, holding that NYIB mid, testing VWAP. Let's go to the 1 minute out of curiosity. All right, man. What should we do? Something fun for the giveaway? What should we do? What should we do? Well, Gridbot for the win, I guess, guys. I just know people are gonna look at this and be like, what the heck? Almost got this account back up. If I get it to where the other ones are at, then I'll stop. Oh, they're only at 90. These ones are... Okay, so it's almost caught back up. Dang, so one more push here, and I'll have this one at where the other ones are. So I'll just start copy trading them all together again. Nice. I'll add a fourth account in. And here it goes. Come on now. I was just going to keep running it. I thought those other accounts were up higher. But if it's working, then it's like, well, why would I stop running it while we're in this chop? Like, I mean, what if we just kept chopping here until FOMC? Dude, it could be two more days of the grid bot. Because FOMC is in the afternoon. All right, let's try to run a giveaway. Did everyone fill out the form? What should we do for the giveaway? I guess we'll do a race. Should we do a race? Alright, so we got top of the hour, right? We do this at 11 a.m. here, Eastern Standard Time. And US can't tolerate Iran normalizing control of Hormuz. Yeah, I'm just going to let this grid ride. I've pretty much made enough on it where if it gets stopped out, you know, I only lose $100-200 on this trade. If it makes one more push up to the top of this range, though, then I'm pretty much locked in a really good profit for the day and got this account back up, matched with the other ones. 4 for 4, you know, if we don't stop out. But once we go past like $500, then we've pretty much locked in profit with the way I've been running the stop loss on it. But that's pretty loose. So on this 25K account, actually I should be tighter with that. But it was like this account was down, so I was just doing a higher risk. I was saying $500. All right, let's see. We're coming down towards that value area low. Let's see what happens towards that IBL on NQ2. NQ looks pretty heavy. Like, that looks like a short. $21 likes, guys. Let's see if we can get 4 more likes, and we'll do a giveaway for any size, any type of Apex account. I'm pretty sure it's any type too. I haven't actually tried one of the codes out myself, so you guys are gonna have to tell me. Guys, that I wish I just scalped that right there. Boom. That was like 20 points. No way. That's wild. Man, easily can scalp 10 points on a move like that. It looked pretty clean to me looking at some order flow charts too. That's just not my trade, right? I'm not going to take that. I'm going to be extra careful. I could look for something like this. If we react down there. Wait, Bitcoin hitting lows. Well, I'm going to put my stop loss on the grid bot, so hopefully we don't give back our profits. We're very close to getting it back matched up to those other accounts, which is where I was just going to call it. So let's see if we get a push here. I'll show you guys. I won't hide it. So if we get a push up here, that's pretty much it, right? So I'm not going to fill anymore. I could fill. I normally have been doing 10. So that would mean if I just follow the plan, it would be... Okay, well, let's buy one back here. If I followed the plan... Wait, what? I don't know what happened there. I did not buy it back at the right place. $85.50. So 83.50. Yeah. I don't know why it looked weird to me. Oh, that's correct. Okay, so if we do get this push back up again, it could even be a quick wick like it did last time. That's what it takes right there. And then the grid bot really ate, right? It hedged all the way down. It gets our good position down lower. If we get the pop back up to the range, it crushes. So let's do that. Otherwise, I got my stop loss on right here. And I actually need to add one more to it. I forgot. So I'll stop one. What? There we go. Oops, nope, wrong button. Alright, this looks pretty bearish though, so could get stopped out on here. I have my stop loss set. I don't know if I did it right though. Yeah, I did, but I'm gonna do it again. I want to just show 8. It's supposed to be 10 points down. So about 87. Alright, so this is the make it or break it. Either I give back my profits here, but with a small loss, or we get one more push up. We get one more push, and I have it all locked in. That's the grid bot. I don't like having the stop on because sometimes it just wicks down and comes right back up, you know, and when I've already just been leaving it off for quite a while. And so you'll see as we dollar cost average in and sold again, my average entry goes down, so does my, I can give it a little more room and be in my same risk. So I want to give this as much room as I can in case it wicks and snaps right back up, because it's designed to capture that. When I actually have it set to a bot, it does it quick, so during volatility it can actually make a lot of money quicker than I could put the orders on. But what I found also is that I can sometimes use that for my advantage. When we wick up and come back down, I'm not rebuying up here, I'm waiting, and then look, I refilled those orders once we were back down, so it actually saves me a little money too that way. I want to check on MNQ real quick. Holding this New York IB mid right now, but it still looks pretty bearish. We're kind of making a potential bottoming sign here, right? Lower or higher lows. But I mean, I'm still kind of, this looks bearish to me. I'm not taking any trades based on that though right now. So let's wait and see if we can test these lows. We're at current session value area low right now too. VWAP above. Kind of curious to set a New York VWAP. Man, am I about to anchor a New York VWAP? Look at me. It's the same. Yeah, of course. Yep, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. We're just in the chop. It helps me identify that we're in the chop. So I think my long is good, right? Value area low to value area high. I like my grid bot long right now. Trade what I see. Pretty much. And I really don't like charting on TradingView. What? This looks a little scary. Blue line algo. Alright, so I can give this stop a little extra room now that we have a better average entry. And have 290 locked in at this point, so my stop is like a normal loss. And that'll be it. Either we hit like whatever I consider my max win, or it keeps going and I close it out. That's the way I end this. Otherwise, I keep letting it ride. My goal here was literally $90 away to get it to match up with the other accounts. There we go. It's tempting to want to just lock it in, right? While I have my profits. But now, look, we have a really good average entry. 6 micros. If it goes, I mean, even if it goes halfway, we have 6 micros. I could close that and be above what those other accounts are at to have this account be officially like brought back, right? And put it back in the copy trade group. So I want to remember that that's significant to me to then be copy trading this. And I'm going to try to lock this in at that point. Maybe not buy back more. I hope it doesn't break now though. 24 likes, one more like, guys, we'll run a giveaway. I wish I didn't get coffee today, guys. I forgot I didn't have coffee. I wish I went and grabbed one before the stream. All right, let's run it. Run it, run it, run it. I think we got it, right? Did we get one more like? What's up, it's Deeks. Good loss or bad one? US 2% in 2 trades. Breach your daily drawdown. Oh man. $23 likes. Oh, now we need 2. What the heck? Well, we're going to run 2 Apex accounts. Any size account that you want. Man, so close to getting this account back. One little pop here. One little pop for me. We'll do it. Even like halfway. Even like halfway. I'm going to put a poll in though. How are you on the day? green, red, break even or no trades. How's my day? I took one trade in London and now I'm just running the grid bot. But yeah, chill, super chill session. The trade in London was an L. I had a moment when I was gonna get off stream and I was like about to close it, but it was a good trade though. I felt good about it. There was one thing though that I don't want to admit about it. There was one thing. MQ hadn't tapped the IB, so I broke a full rule. But when it came to how the trade looked, it looked really like a really good trade. I liked it. Like it looked like clean. But I don't even know how I missed it, but NQ didn't tap IB, so I broke one of the fundamental rules of that whole strategy. Which is just crazy. Wait, what is going on here? Yeah, like that. Boom. Oh man, that actually already hit once. That should have hit. I didn't want to tell Luna Mod that I broke a rule, but I marked it down. But I couldn't believe I broke a rule on it. I was so focused on how the trade looked though. Like I think I was focused on the right things for that trade is why I didn't want to give myself a hard time about it. But in the end, I did fully break a rule. All right, guys, how did it not fill that? Come on now. There we go. Okay, so see, now we have 6 micros on. And our average entry is even lower, which means we're in the profit with 6 micros already locked in. 380 bucks right here. And one good push, guys, and we're just good on this account, right? We got it back. Close. Let's see. I'm gonna let it ride. But one good push up here is like this trade would be done, right? I got enough. It went up and down enough times. I made a lot on it. It's a 25K account too. So I'm doing it like push by push, right? See how this push right here, I took it off. I actually took a break, but man, that would have ate perfectly, but I maybe would have got stopped out right here. So it did come down. Like, look at that. If that grid bot was still on, it made a whole another cycle, which would have probably been like 200 bucks. About, that's what it seemed like it was on the first one and the second one. So if it goes again, I'm assuming that's about another 200 bucks, which would put me at around 600 bucks, and it would get this account back up to where the other ones are. So I will just start trading them together. And we're gonna run it. Yo, my girlfriend is gold and she didn't give me entry today. It'd be like that. It took me a second as I was reading that. I'm like, where is this going? Hey Maria. Okay, it's looking now. It's looking bad again. This area right here, it's like, man, if it's pushing these lows, that looks really scary, especially after the consolidation. But if it can break back up, it looks good. So I'm like, we're so back. It's over. We're back. Well, I'm gonna just follow the plan. Oh, what? Man, this is. There we go. Follow the plan. So we're gonna get the giveaway prepped up here. We got some extra entries for some people who submitted in the special other thing you can do. And so what you get from if you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. If you watch the vlog, you might have some extra entries. So we're gonna gather those extra entries, and then everyone who filled out the form and any of the past days we didn't have a giveaway until the last one. I don't even know what day that was. Maybe we had one on Friday, but if we didn't, then you get extra entry for each of those days, and we're gonna run it. And we're gonna do 2 though every day this week. So we're doing 2 giveaways today, 2 giveaways tomorrow, and that's between 10 and 11:30. I'm gonna try to keep my session tight because those are my best hours for my trades, 10 to 11:30. So I'm gonna get on during my peak hours and try to look for good trades this whole week and give away 2 accounts. So hey Luna, I want advice from you, like low expectancy is good or bad. Like I have good accuracy. I call out good trade, but nowadays I'm messed up between should I look for 1 to 1 or go for 1 to 2, 1 to 3. So, well, expectancy to me is like actually the expectancy of your trade of all, like are you net profitable or not? You know, so positive expectancy means over the long run you're going to make money on your trading. A negative expectancy means over the long run you're going to lose money on your trading. So you always want positive expectancy. And what I am doing right now is going by my data. So what I kind of think though, what I tell people who are just learning or whatever is like, go learn from someone, you know, and emulate their thing. So like one of the strategies that's the easiest to actually just like start trading or like, you know, put in a month or two, it's from TTE. So I've been sending people there for my group for a while now, since like the end of last year when I did that course, because it was like so far the best like place I found where you could go from 0 to like 60, you know. And then though, I think in general, you know, trading, it's not like ever going to be that easy. It's not like you could just go take a course and you're suddenly going to know how to trade. Of course, you know, at that point, then you're studying. And like the other day I was in a gold trade and I saw that Nick was on. So I looked at his stream and he was talking about, he was watching for the exact same levels as me. I'm like, oh, sick. But then I was listening and he was talking about why he wasn't going to take it, you know. And this was after I had already got entered, and he's like explaining how he's going to not take it because of that hourly close and something. He had multiple reasons, I don't remember right now off the top of my head. And it's like, okay, that's why he's the teacher. Like I've seen him do that so many times where he avoids what I would have taken as a loss if I was just following the strategy, like for the most basic parts of the strategy, you know, because it's always more than just like the exact entry and exit. So that's what I say is like, have to be following something that is like, you know, you have a reason to think it's going to work. And so if you have data to back up one of those options that you listed, then I'd go with what the data says. Is your path, you know, what does it tell you? What is it telling you, guys? Okay, so I got to keep my stop on this at 73. So see, now my average entry is so low. Man, that is just going, guys. That looks like it's toast. And look at this. It looks like you could run these lows here. So after all of that grid botting, right, we might take the stop, but that's okay, right? We have a much lower stop. I could actually still close it right here and be in the profit, right? So I'm going to let it play out though, one way or the other. And that's just how I'm running the grid bot to gather data right now. So far we're 3 for, this will be number 4. We're 3 for 4. If I win this one though, if this bounces here and goes, right, I'm almost at my target. All right, so we got the entries. We're gonna run it. I want to put my trade on the other screen real quick so I can manage it while we do the giveaway. We'll do a race. How about that? Guys, this looks scary. Look at that. So we just broke that New York IBL. We have the support down here though. See if we can bounce. We'll leave it on the 5-minute. All right, nice. We got 21 votes on the poll. Let's go. So 55% green today, 23% red, 23% no trades. So like, yeah, I always like, I've never understood an argument between high win rate or low win rate versus R and R, like low R and R versus high R and R. Because to me, it's only matters is the ratio. Like in poker, you know, like if you only have to bet a little bit to make a lot, you're going to decide differently if you take that trade or not. I mean that if you play, you know, depending on that ratio. If you have a decent hand with a 30% win rate, you know, and you stand to make 3 times what or more, 3 or more times that amount, then, you know, it suddenly becomes worth it. So I've never understood that. Each trade is just different, I think. But to be consistent is a whole other story, especially with day trading. For me, I've switched up the way I do things quite a bit. Oh, look at that. We closed outside of IB on that 5-minute candle. Let's go to the 15. 5 more minutes for this 15. So I'm interested. This is where I wanted that bounce, remember? So I am actually interested in this bounce. I'm going to try to get the giveaway going, but I'm curious what's happening here. NQ2 is at the IBL. NQ just looks so scary to me. I mean, I like that whole breakdown from IB mid down to IBL. Really not bad. Yeah. Man, on ES it looks pretty dang clean. On this 1-minute chart, 5-minute also looks super clean though. That break right there, that move down. But while we're consolidating here at value area low, I'm not looking to keep shorting that. I mean, if I was already short from this divergence that we mapped out, I mean, that was the trade. Look, that was the top. That's crazy, you know. But it was right in the middle of the chop. I didn't want to take it, but there it goes. That was the trade. That was the trade. Failed auction, value area high, down, R side divergence, big wick, nice. This candle closed here too, nice. But I wasn't trying to trade from that area. All right, we are going to run the giveaway. Maybe we'll just run both of them at the same time. See if that can hold. Okay, I'll have to get my Apex account ready for tomorrow. Alright, we got some extra winners from the video. GG's. And then we have the entries from the form. Alright, we're about to run it. 41, and we're doing 2 giveaways for any size Apex account. Guys, that's pretty hype. Let's go. That's a pretty good percent. Or that's good odds. Good odds. All right, there we go. I got out one, so I'm back up in the profit on that. All right, shall we run it? 41 entries, and that's, some of you guys have double entries. So because you've been checking in every day, or you filled out the form, I mean, or you did the other thing from the watching the video that you know about because you're cool. So let's run it. I don't want to make you guys wait. Yeah, you can still join the giveaway from the link. I'm going to give you guys one more second here. Maybe we get more names. Sorry, Lunamod. Oh, we got Miss K. Okay, let me start this back over. I like giving the extra entries for the true fans who did the thing from the newsletter. You guys are the goats. Boom. All right, we got Miss K in there. Oh, and one more. There you are. Straw Hat Joyman. Okay, I want to look at this trade too. All right, this is for the first account. Dude, is someone mowing my yard right now? All right, we're gonna start it. Let's go. All right, guys, thanks for all the support, everyone. Y'all are the best. Lido bombs up in the lead right away. Mr. M Brown, we got. Oh, I'm hitting TPs on my long. So we're pretty good on that long right now. 4 hundo. Guys, this is not the worst little structure down here. Let's look at it on the 15-minute. Look at that candle. Back up above value area. Low. I like that. Dang, I like that long. And it's a divergence. Yeah, I like this. There we go. So I took it the break of that candle, 2-bar reversal. And let's get this race on. Guys, 1 minute left. I want to see if I can get in on it on these other accounts. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm struggling to execute again. Mondays be like that. Okay. Oh, you know what? How big is my stop loss on this? Oh, perfect. 10 points. Yeah, that's good enough. Whatever. Yep. So normally I would do 2 ticks above. Oh, the race. 25 seconds left. So 25 seconds. 18 seconds. I am Po Yo Yo is in the lead, but we got Brick taking first place right now. Oh, but who's gonna get that NOS? Who's got that? Who's got some juice left in them? Sashin Mayan? Sashin Mayan? Sashin Mayan, you won the first Apex account. Let's go. You have to be here though, so let's check in. Let's see where you at. Okay, I gotta stay locked in here though, because I'm in a trade. Guys, that barely wicked me in. So I was at, normally I do 2 ticks. I only did 1. I was a little distracted. You know, with this one, I felt like I didn't have that, like, wasn't anticipating each candle, you know, like I wasn't really anticipating that setup in the moment. And that's something I always want to be. I want to be locked in to the point where I'm like, okay, let's wait for this candle close. The moment it closes, I already have it planned out. Stop loss 2 ticks above. So it should have been 1 more tick up. And then I want the stop loss below here. Guys, I also did my old sizing. So all day today, I'm still using my old sizing. I said I was going to reduce size. I totally forgot. I did 500 bucks again on the 100K. So first trade this morning too, I did the same thing. I did 1 mini. So I got to switch to micros and just fill up to $400 worth. That's hilarious. So though this, I'd like this failed auction. On the 15-minute, we have an RSI divergence. So let me chart it up all the way. Right, we have a 15-minute div, and I think it's on the 5-minute too. Let's see. At that key level, I don't like the way I got wicked in. That's what I don't like. So do we have that div here on the 5-minute also? It's just too wide, so I wouldn't draw it on the 5-minute. But on the 15-minute, we have this div right here. So this is an RSI divergence with the failed auction. stop below. So guys, my risk is not right now. I'm risking slightly more on accident when I'm actually trying to risk less, but I'd rather not just like mess the trade up by, it's like I don't care that much right now, the difference of that, but in general right now I'm trying to switch to only risk 400 on these 100k accounts. So right now I'm actually risking what was it, 450, no, 550. Yep, just gonna leave it though. Meanwhile, the other account is chopping up here still, right? We're up 350. We have our entry back in profit. And one more account. The other ones didn't even get filled. See what I was saying about that 2-tick entry? Right there, it never got filled on micros. On ES, it got filled 1 tick above that, but not 2. So on ES, I still wouldn't have been filled if I had done 2 ticks, which is my normal. I think I'm like a little FOMO-y still right now. I'm a little FOMO-y, like a little quick to act. Like, oh, okay, I gotta get in. All right, so congrats, GG's to the giveaway winner. Great work. And we're gonna do another one. So I am in the trade though, so I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer than I was planning. I was planning on getting off. No reroll. Is he here? Oh, if he's not here, let's we're gonna go down the list of winners. All right, so let's see who was second place. We're gonna bring it up. You guys ready? He's still not here? Yeah, if he's not here yet. So second place goes to, it's Adam Riley. Are you here? Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't get an entry on these. Man, that's annoying. Brick's here. All right. Did you catch your short? There he is, Adam Riley. Let's go. So I guess we'll email you the code. And nice. Okay, so you got that. Lunamod is gonna make sure we send you that code. It's for any size Apex account. And so let's do one more, and then we'll send them out right now. Yeah, I'll have Lunamod will send me your email address. Okay, so you could also DM me if you want it, but whatever you want. Yeah, if you want to DM me, tell me now. You can DM me on Instagram and I'll send it to you right now. Otherwise, I'll email it to you. So yeah, this is for Apex. All this week, we're doing 2 Apex a day. So this whole week's all about Apex, which is 90% off right now, guys. 90% off Apex. I need to get a banner for him. I didn't do the banner. I didn't do all my to-dos this week. But I am going to run another giveaway. Let's do another one. So again, some of you have extra entries from doing the thing from the newsletter, from the vlog video, and we're going to copy all the entries again. All right, I'm going to run it. Okay. I'm gonna before I put in the new names, because there's a few new names here, I'm gonna double check on my trade. So what just happened? Oh, okay. I sold on the GridBot sold one. Okay. Okay, so I'm in a nice position now with that GridBot. We have 5 minutes left on that 15-minute candle, so technically I shouldn't have gotten filled on this trade. So the one that got filled, I'm going to leave it on. The other ones I'm going to close out that aren't entered yet on Tradeify. Is that where it is? Where is it? Oh my gosh, I can't find it. Where the heck is it? Oh, I found it. Right here. So I'm going to take these off. But because that one account filled, I think I'm just going to leave it on and not like shake myself out. So yeah, just this one account. We'll see how it plays out. All right, so give me a second for this trade, right? I'm gonna make sure I manage it well. This I'm almost at my profit target with this Lucid account. It makes me though when I keep running it, you know, it's like while it's working, I'm like, well, why would I turn it off? But after this, if we do get this push up, I'll probably just turn it off. It's also because it's about to be 12 o'clock. I feel like it's just gonna pop right now. That's why I'm sitting here staring at it, like not saying anything. I'm like, everything's looking. I'm looking at my order flow. I'm like, yeah, this looks like it's gonna pop. There we go. All right, let's run it. Like, depending on what's happening, I might take this down more like that. 1.5 hour. But for now, I'm going to leave it. All right, maybe we can run it. I think we have time. So I might want to cover this somewhere around this New York IB high, right, where we've been chopping. That might just be a fine cover for me. Guys, I'm listening to some real talk right now in the Discord. I'm listening to some real talk. There's a deep conversation going on. All right. So I'm just going to stay tight on this. Let's run the giveaway. Oh, we got Adam in the in Insta. Is that definitely you? I'm gonna reply. Confirm with me that it's you. All right, that's you. I responded to you, so it's got to be you because of the subscriber count. Okay, what's happening here? I just got filled one more on the grid bot. Okay, so I mean, I think this trade's working out right now in my favor to just hold it. We'll run the giveaway and confirm that's you, and I'll send you the code on there. I just messaged you back. I'm up like 500 bucks in the grid bot right now. Let's go. Okay, so I've officially recovered this eval on the grid bot. I'm gonna hold it though because it's playing out really well and this trade looks good. I'm just gonna hold it, right? So I'm pretty much in the same trade now in my funded account too. So before I get to this giveaway, my chart looks crazy. All right. I'm gonna put the time in. 11:30. All right, let's run it. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy all the names again. So we got the same ones as before. All right, boom. Is that all of them? I just DM'd you on IG with my email for confirmation. Oh, there's two Adams. Oh, there was another dude. There was another Adam who just DM'd me. Okay, sick. All right, we got you. All right, I'll send it to you here. Oh, it's not supported for you? Dang, I only have, dang. I'm only doing Apex giveaways this whole week. This entire week is all about Apex. Dang, that's a bummer. What should we do? What should we do about it? I'm definitely going to keep running this one, guys, because I'm about to get out of here. Dang, that sucks. So here we go. I'm going to start the new race in 3, 2, 1, go. And maybe I can make this fit. No. All right, let's see who takes it. We got 2 minutes on the clock. I'm holding my trade. Should put on the 1 minute for funsies. Oh, we got that VWAP up there. That's scary. Not a bad target here to that point of control. I'm ready to lock in this grid bot now. I'm pretty much ready to be done. It's at noon. I have a few things to do. Oh, dude, Adam Riley's in the lead again. But we found out that Apex doesn't work. And not what I want to see right now. The 1 minute chart makes you feel a bunch of different things. $35 seconds on the clock. Let's see who's gonna take it. We got Duguve, a Traveler, Frick, ROI Trader, Insane Football up in 3rd place right now. Brick in the lead. Brick takes the lead. Okay, Frick. It's a close race here with only 12 seconds on the clock. It's anybody's race here. Could it be Struggler though? Insane Football. Let's go. Sick. So let's do it. Insane Football. Lunamod, if you can hit me up with the with his email address, that'd be awesome. And if you're in the chat, Insane, if you want me to, yeah, make sure you're here though. Actually, let's find out if you're here. That was so quick, Brick. How'd you know so fast that Insane's not here? Maybe he's just creeping, lurking. Is he lurking? If so, we're gonna go down the list and go to 2nd place. Fede's not in the race. Yeah, I see your name. You're on the list. All right, so I don't see Insane Football. All right, let's do it. Let's move on. 2nd place. It's Deeks. It's Deeks is definitely here. It's Deeks. Let's go. All right, Joe, hit me up with that email address. And Deeks, if you want to hit me up on Insta, I'll send it to you there. I can just email it though, quick. So no problema. I'm gonna send that out to you. I know you're here. Yep, there you are. Let's go. And that's any size Apex account. Apex works for you, right? What happened on the last person, it doesn't work for him. So I don't know what we're gonna do for Adam Riley. We might have to rerun that giveaway tomorrow. So every day this week, guys, 2 giveaways per session. I'm holding this long. So I'm gonna have to stay on a little bit longer. But man, I'm just almost, I did have some plans, so I might even just close out. Ugh. Let's see. Man, I wish I had some coffee, guys. I'm just dragging today. That's how I feel. Just 2 trades today, right? This long here and a long earlier that got stopped out. This long could have been decent for the scalp. Stopped out right here. Actually stopped right before it reversed. Look at that. Kind of unlucky. Kind of unlucky there, guys. And it came all the way back up into profit. Yeah, that's a little unlucky. I'm not gonna lie. This sell here was just because I accidentally filled 2 contracts, so I sold one off real quick. Alright, it's Deeks. I got your email address right here. Oh my god. Ooh. So definitely, guys, code Luna at checkout to get the best deal at your favorite prop firm. And big shout out to Apex for hooking up with these giveaway accounts. So we got 2 a day. Oh, you DM'd me, so I can just text it to you. All right, so I hit a sell here on Tradovate, so I still got the grid bot rolling. Yep, you verified your account. Let's go. Hey. Sweet. So, you're good with Apex, right? Yes. Okay, good to go. Let's see. Let's see. Man, I need more water. I'm out. I just had the tiniest sip left in that. I need to go grab more water, but let's send this before I forget. So I'm gonna find these new codes, guys, somewhere. I have just a list of codes. Oh, we're pushing. So I've officially made, I've pretty much, well, I'm a few, 40 bucks away from catching up to my other Lucid accounts. So I might just call this a win. It's 500 bucks on a 25K. So that's huge, guys. The grid bot has been cooking. Seriously. Grid bot's been cooking for these 25Ks. I might have to keep doing it. I'm trying to find the codes. Here it is. I wish I wasn't tired. All right. About to get you your code. And right back down. Look at that. Up $500 on that grid bot. All right, I'm gonna send you this code. Alright, so that should be for any size account that I just messaged you. I'm curious on the 1 minute. What's this looking like? Oh yeah, and then also let's put back on that New York VWAP. I'm gonna anchor this to New York Open right there. Yeah, they're still together, I figured. Look at that. Still holding below. 5 minute. All right, boom. So giveaways are done for today. So I guess I don't know what's the deal with the other giveaway. Maybe we'll just rerun it tomorrow. If yeah, it sounds like he can't get it. So I guess we'll rerun it. Nice. Kelvin's up 250 on a 25k. Lucid. There we go. Let's go. Let's send it. So guys, I hit my number? Yeah, so I caught this account up to the other accounts. So this is where I was kind of thinking about closing this out. So should I follow that rule? You know what? I'm not quite above yet. I'm like very close to $20 away. So I'm going to consider locking this in here on my Lucid account. on the 5 minute. Here's the 15. Nice bullish looking right now. Right at these VWAPs though. I definitely think we could wake up right here. Even if we end up rejecting still, we could wake up and hit some of these orders. And I'll be at my goal here. Now we're getting over this volume node. That'd be nice too if we can hold above that. Definitely have some room up here. There we go. All right, so this account is officially matched up with those other accounts I have. So I could just copy trade them together. So I'm going to cut the position a little bit. There we go. I'm cutting it out. Yeah, I'm just going to close it. So here we go. I don't even know how to do it. There we go. Done. 25,096. So I made 573 bucks after tons of commissions too, because the commissions are cooked. Right? Okay, so I made $517. It's not really that bad. Those commissions, it wasn't that bad. Actually, it must be cheaper. Some of them are only 180. I mean 180. $1.80 round trip. So maybe we have cheap commissions. So yeah, that must be what it is on Lucid, cheap commissions. I think it was $1.80. So not bad at all. And that's, I mean, that's 573 bucks while we're chopping. I could have just held this on too, but I'm gonna lock that in. So that account is now green on the day. And it's caught up with the other accounts. So now for that set of Lucid accounts, I'm gonna be copy trading 4 accounts together, unless I keep using one of them for the grid bot. Alright, so this trade right here was a failed auction with an RSI divergence. So my actual entry on it was the RSI divergence. So let me finish journaling it. I've been really lazy about journaling lately. Yes. RSI divergence, failed auction. Traditional hold. Continuation. Oh no, this was a bounce, a reversal. The levels here, well, we did have the value area, didn't we also? Value area low, yeah. We have current session value area too. It's a long. And when I took it, we were below VWAP and VWAP was flat. I'll probably just cover up here. I think we're just in the middle of the range. So until proven otherwise, it's just ranging and chopping. That's why I took the long down here. Alright, I'm going to do another screenshot here. Oh yeah, I meant to do a screenshot of Bookmap too. So I think what I'm going to do is target right here. I wish I took it in those Tradeify accounts still, but it ran out of time for my entry. Well, who knows how long this trade's going to take. Having the grid bot on at least gives me something to do with it. Alright, I'm gonna grab some agua and I'll be right back. Man, if we pop right here, I definitely would consider taking some profit. Back to IB high. These levels are pretty good right now to me. This value area high and previous day value area high. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm watching for signs, so let's do a little high time frame analysis. Daily, big top wick already, but I mean it's still bullish. 4 hour been choppy. Been choppy. Holding above though, holding bullish, big wick on it. 2 hours in, definitely can turn to a green candle, maybe match these highs, the 207. So yeah, I like my targets for now. I'm cool with it. Let's go for the 1 hour, and we just haven't broken out of this 1 hour range yet, so that's a reason to take profit at the top of this 1 hour range. If I just assumed it's gonna keep doing what it's been doing, which is the initial balance range. Let's look at NQ. Alright, so NQ has a lot more room up. Or room to stay bearish, too. That's what's scary. I'll probably just TP since the time of day. It's past noon. I don't want to turn this into a losing trade. Look, we're up. What are we up right now? Oh, shoot. I think I got to answer that. What are we up right now? I could move my stop loss to break even. All right, hold on a second. All right, we're back. Sorry, I didn't have my mic on when I came back last time. So what I was saying is we did hit this value area high. That is not a bad target, especially since it's getting the lunch hour right now. So what I'm kind of thinking about doing is just cutting it and calling it good. I mean, it's a nice trade, and we did get some nice profit in the other account. So yeah, New York was good. That's a good trade. I wish I took it in my Tradeify accounts. This is Tradeify, but I mean my other ones. I was going to do it in my 25Ks. Stack it. I would have stacked a good day in those. It didn't fill though, and this one had already filled, so I just didn't fill them. Because I had the order just sitting there. Where was it? Right here. And it was taking too long, so I took the orders off on the other accounts. Right now, this rejection from value area high kind of sucks, but I'm going to just be patient and see what we get here. So win or loss, I'm cool with it. I mean, I was actually kind of cool with even holding for more. See if we could break out of this range before rejecting, right? Something like that. But this is not a bad target up here. Especially because I'm trying to get off. I had some other plans. Good night from here, buddy. Thank you so much for the account. I can't say how happy I am. Oh man, I'm so glad that you're excited about it. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're excited about it. But because of the other things I need to do, man, now I'm kind of wishing I just cut it here. So if we pop up here, I'll probably just cut it. So I had an error this morning. I didn't have NQ, didn't touch the IB, so I technically broke a rule. But I'm kind of adjusting to my new risk and stuff, so I think I need to practice my risk setups and use NinjaTrader and go ahead and do everything in micros and just risk the amount. $400 for the 100Ks, 200 for the 50Ks, 100 for the 25Ks, and if I'm just in micros only, then I'll just use that same risk setting to do the different accounts instead of doing it from trading view. And yeah, I want to get locked in. I think I need to make sure to go to bed a little bit earlier tonight. And tomorrow I'll probably be slightly late to the stream. So maybe I'll just start it tomorrow at like 10:30. Because I have an appointment. How many points was that? 9. Not bad, not bad. If here was that other target, 202. Oh, for the New York Open. I mean, Midnight Open. Guys, I have a few things that are important. So, you know what? I'm out. I want to go live my life. So I have some stuff I gotta do today. It's not like exact an appointment, but I have to go run some errands and go to the post office and stuff. So I'm gonna close this one, guys. That's a nice trade. I would have loved to make back like another $100 or something on it, because of my drawdown. Right, I'm almost back to the positive on the day on that account. It's minus 100, but I just don't care. So it's good. I'm minus 100 after fees on this account. We almost made it back, but that was a beautiful trade. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that one down. How much was that for? $337. and I'm going to take off. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I hope everyone traded well today. And I'm going to try to rest good tonight and be ready to rock and roll tomorrow. I want to execute better tomorrow. See, I want to be like locked in on each candlestick, waiting for my trade, knowing what my plan is, putting everything exactly right on the chart, you know, putting my entries on right and all that jazz. That loss earlier was 450. And it wasn't copy traded anywhere. Oh no, it was in two. It was in two accounts. So my London account, I didn't get to trade in New York, and I would have made it back. It seems like the trend of London sesh. All right, I'll do one more screenshot. And I'm just gonna put in the notes here, was planning on holding this one, but have plans today, and it is into lunch hour. Sweet. So my best stats I know are from like 8 to, or whatever it is, 7 to 12. So we're gonna call it good here, guys. We're gonna end on a win and lock it in. So that's two accounts. So my today's P&L, I'll just show it real quick. So this was from London, right? I was down on two accounts, 450. And then this account, I made back a lot of it. Now I'm only down 100. And this account, we're up 517. So go slow Monday played out perfect, right? That's a go slow Monday right there. Yeah, it's slightly red on the day. London is London. I just can't do anything about that. I can't trade those. I don't trade that account in New York. So I wish I had taken this last trade on my Tradeify accounts too, like I was planning on it. So I could have locked in another win on that. It just, I didn't get my entry, and then the candles at the close. So I'm like, well, you know what? These ones didn't enter, so I won't. The other one did enter on ES. It entered on MES. It didn't. So I could have hopped in and just took the trade with the funded account, which seems a little more normal. But I decided to just hedge off on that one and let it be. So yeah, it still looks good right here. So I'm gonna get off. I don't want to watch this go to my target while I'm getting ready, because I'm still gonna be around the house a little bit. But I just want to get ready and not think about it. So guys, take it easy, everyone. I will see you tomorrow bright and early. We have 2 giveaways every day this week. So tomorrow, again, shout out to Apex. Use code Luna at Apex to get the best deal right now, 90% off. And of course, they have the end of day drawdown now. Okay, U.S. representative to the Security Council, Iran has threatened to impose fees, or what are known as bribes, to allow ships to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. And here he goes. I'm going to watch it go while I'm still on stream. Well, whatever. Yeah. So I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone have a great day, and thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for hanging. And we'll have giveaways every day this week. So see you there. All right. Peace out.
Every tick is a voice. Every candle, a question. The market is an auction, and only the patient find the truth.
It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline the weapon, this ain't no game.
market is memory, anchored in pain. Levels get tested, patterns remain. Greed says double up, fear says quit. Patience whispers, wait, that's the voice I commit. Every loss is tuition, every drawdown of class. Every journal line written makes the knowledge last. No chase, no tilt, no revenge on the tape. I'm the product of the process, there's no escape. It's the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline a weapon, this ain't no game. This the auction, fear in the crowd. Price moves loud when the orders come down. Balance to imbalance, flow to the flame. Discipline a weapon, this ain't no game. Value builds slow where the orders agree. High volume nodes mark the path I see. Excess means turning, rejection in play. Auction finds fair price, then it walks away. RB forms the map, the breakout's the test. Failed auction calls bluff, separates the best. Volume is the language, context the key. Price is the story, I trade what I see. Balance, excess. Never